It's a hello from a friend, or a smile from a child, or the way someone will greet you when you've been gone a while. It's a walk into the forest, or a swim into the sea. I don't need it complicated, it's the simple things for me.
Here's all the pieces. These are the boxes, and these are the frames. Going to be recording is just going to be a time lapse. That's the word. Time lapse. So I'm reading the product description of the Beehive kit online. And I noticed in a couple of places they mention how the entire thing is coated in beeswax. You know, and I don't know a lot about bees. We're brand new at this. This is our first. I'm wondering why. And my common sense is saying bees are attracted to things that smell like them. It made sense to me that a beehive would be coated in beeswax. And I kind of didn't think much more about it until I started thinking about why people paint them. And I know a lot of beekeepers, and most of them do paint them. I know a few who are going with the beeswax route, but I didn't really know like the whys. Why do they do this? Why do some people paint? Why do some people dip? What I found out in digging just a little bit deeper was because there's a lot of water that naturally occurs in wood. And, you know, when you combine wood and water and the elements, it's a natural process to break down. Anyone who gardens or anyone who has any kind of concept of, you know, what causes decay and wood rot, that's exactly what causes it, those things all together. Now you have a piece of wood that has water in it. You dip it in the hot beeswax, and then the heat from that is going to cause the water to evaporate. And when the water evaporates, that space has to be filled with something. And since it's being dipped in hot beeswax, it's then filled with the hot beeswax. And so now you have a piece of wood that is saturated in beeswax, which is a natural water repellent. And rain and wind and sun, it will all eventually break down again. And so at that point in time, we're going to have to decide if we want to then paint, which is the cheaper option, and probably why a lot of people do it. The beeswax is more expensive when you think about your profit and you using your beeswax responsibly and you know, making money off of what you're doing. It makes sense. But we're big believers in if it's not broken, don't fix it. And if the bees are happy, we may just leave it be. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I did think that was really interesting as to why they do it, especially on new hives. And it seems like it's pretty smart. I'm following you, pretty thing. I'm following you. It's so cold, so excuse my hat. It won't stay. The first box. I think he's just kind of trying to see if he's got it level. Is that what you're doing?
Sort of, but I'm also trying to figure out the base. Because the base gives plenty of room for bees to get in across the board.
Yeah.
On this side, the back side up.
So you think it's supposed to go the other way?
Well, I'm trying to determine that's what they were intending.
Yeah, these guys think they're helping. They're just really excited that you stirred up some extra digging spots. Did you guys find you some new spots? Yeah? Hi guys. What's up? What's up? I don't have snacks for you, Praline. I don't. I know you want snacks. Yeah. I do not have any. I'm sorry. Am I ruining your life? Y'all are so nosy, you know that? So nosy. There she is. This looks good, right? I'm so excited. You can't hear me. I can barely breathe out there. I have a upper respiratory infection and a sinus infection, so I'm not well out there trying to put together a beehive. Whew. Ordered a hive kit from Hoover Hives. We ordered it 4 days ago. It showed up to our door. We put it together in an hour. It came with very minimal to no instructions, so it took a little bit of doing, but I mean, they're boxes, so it wasn't really crazy hard to figure out. If you've ever put together like a ready to assemble furniture kit, desk, bookshelf, anything like that, it's about the same. The only thing we struggled with at all was that we had 3 sizes of nails, and we knew the small ones were for the frames. The medium and large ones were for the boxes, and we weren't sure why we had 2 sizes. The only thing I could figure out is that they put together kits for the large nails and the smaller nails, and then sent another package of super small ones for the frames. I'm not really sure why they would do that, or if it was accidental. We have a ton of nails left, so, and nowhere to put them. I mean, like I said, it's boxes, so we just nailed on the dovetails. We really, really love it. It's adorable, and it is so well made. The wood is really, really strong. There are some knots in the wood, but not really anywhere where it's going to affect anything. We had 1 knot on 1 dovetail that split when we tried to nail it, but it wasn't, you know, anything terrible. We would definitely buy from them again. I think it was a really good deal considering we got 2 brooder boxes, 1 super, the lid, the roof with the tin roof, and the base. All the frames, all the foundations, everything we need, 10% off coupon. And we're happy, so I say it's worth it, every single penny. Oh, one more thing. I did make templates of every piece before we put them together in case we do find it cheaper to build our own, but it looks good. Sally. Hi, girl.